we have a better picture of what Taiwan and Taiwanese are like during this movement, because you are seeing so many people and over 1 million signatures collected. So people actually care about this. And that's something that's if this didn't happen, we wouldn't know that people can be so united.
That's Acho, a recall campaigner, talking about the nationwide recall effort by the people of Taiwan to remove legislators from office. I've been keeping an eye on the recall effort, and it's been amazing to see everything unfolding since last year. The people of Taiwan of different political leanings from all over the island have mobilized to go through all of the hoops required to initiate a recall of lawmakers. It's being called the Great Recall with reason. Over 30 recall campaigns have been launched against Chinese nationalist Kuomintang KMT legislators. Then, when Taiwan's Central Election Commission made an announcement on June 20th that at least 24 KMT lawmakers would be put up for a recall vote on July 26th, I knew that it was an unprecedented historic moment. I don't think the world has seen anything of this scale ever attempted in a democracy. Then I started thinking that Talking Taiwan should be in Taiwan to cover it. And why isn't a story like this getting more coverage in the news? At this time, we have an anonymous donor who has donated enough for one round-trip plane ticket to Taiwan. And so we are starting a fundraising campaign to raise $10,000 for our team to return to Taiwan for at least a week to cover and witness the recall vote on July 26th, and to produce a few episodes about the Great Recall. I feel it's important that Talking Taiwan covers the recall effort and address some of the false narratives about this recall, including questions about whether it is a politically motivated effort and being orchestrated by the DPP against KMT legislators. I recently interviewed 3 recall campaigners based in Taipei, Carol, Acho, and Eric, about this.
First of all, they are, as far as you can see, whatever on the media coverage, they are doing everything they can to ignore it's a grassroots movement. They are doing everything they can to make it like a conflict between KMT and DPP, but which is not true. And whichever way we express our own opinions, they don't care. They are ignoring it on purpose. And that's also something that really pissed us off, because we are the voters, we are the citizens, and we need to be heard since we are a democratic country. But they are not doing it. They are just trying to misleading their supporters to listen to whatever they say, to believe believing that it is a conflict between 2 parties, which is not.
I agree, completely agree. I think KMT is trying to manipulate the voice between that there's a conflict between 2 parties. There's a partisan question, but in fact it's not. Yeah, and then that really pissed me off as well. Yeah, because I'm not a DPP member. I do that because I just want my country, my parliament to go back to normal.
I really feel like this is something that we're really working on this moment, because I was doing on the interview of the audience on the streets, and Acho also helped me a lot on editing my videos and interview to get more attention to people.
Wow.
And because we're bringing the real voices on the streets, so then people can really resonate it that where our voice is being heard, and then we really can identify that there's someone feeling the same with me at that time. So we went on a very softer approach, but I think it worked really well. We even interviewed some of the very senior KMT people that they feel like being deeply betrayed of Wang Hongwei and those legislators, because they are now red pro-CCP legislators. They are not like the original Kuomintang people.
The Great Recall movement is about the people of Taiwan demonstrating their will to exercise their democratic rights to legally remove their lawmakers from office. World history is going to be made on July 26th with this massive vote to recall 24 KMT lawmakers. Nothing like this has ever been attempted before, and we want to bring Talking Taiwan back to Taiwan at the end of July to witness it and the outcome. While there, I'd also like to speak to recall campaigners working in other parts of Taiwan like Hualien and to see if I can get statements from both ends of the political spectrum, KMT and DPP officials who support the recall effort. To support Talking Taiwan's coverage of the historic Great Recall, you can make a contribution through our GoFundMe campaign, Venmo, or through PayPal or Zelle, using our email address talkingtaiwanpodcast@gmail.com. Or if you're old school and you'd like to send us a check, just visit talkingtaiwan.com/support for full details on how to send us a check and support Talking Taiwan. July 26th is important not just for Taiwan, but to give hope to others in the world who hope to have a taste of democracy.
Whenever I meet with my Hong Konger friends or Tibetan friends, I know they need Taiwan to be Taiwan so they can have hope for their homeland because they have lost their home. And Taiwan, that's how meaningful Taiwan is.
We really need to tell the story out, if like freedom and liberty and democracy is something that you believe in, then just do whatever you can to save it.
As always, we are very grateful to all of our listeners and supporters. You make our work possible.